Welcome back to the Scuf Gaming Showdown. I'm Revan, that's Wisdom, and we're currently watching Team Kaliber going up against Cursed Las Vegas. The series is tied up 3 maps apiece, and we're moving into Yemen for the next hardpoint match. And Team Kaliber, they've won the last 2 maps, so they're on a bit of a roll. I wish we could come to game chat. I'd love to do a Turtle Beach team chat with them, but they're staying in their party chat. But we're going to be watching them at the start of this hardpoint. And you said that Goonjar was your MVP of TK so far. But it looks like Sharpie's having a late connect. We're going to have to restart this one. But Goonjar is going to be the player that we're going to watch up the start of this game.
Definitely. Goonjar, we like to joke about him bringing his router to LAN, him having the
Goon
best
Warrior.
ping. Yeah, Goon Warrior, Ping Jar, whatever you want to call him. But ironically, it's Stainville that has the best connection.
Stainville has a 0 ping. I don't know. Like, he must be the server to have a 0 ping. That's absolutely insane. So maybe Stain Ping, Pingville. There you go. That's Stainville's new nickname. But speaking more about Goonjar, he's impressed everyone on LAN. I mean, definitely there were questions about him when he was going to the Dallas event, since he does have, you know, that Canadian government internet is insane up there. But, you know, when it comes time for him to perform on LAN, LANjar shows up.
Yeah, and Goonjar, that whole TK team has the ability to go off on LAN. And on top of that, they're some of the nicest guys you will ever meet. I had the chance to talk to them at the MLG PAX Prime Invitational, and we also had the chance to talk to them in Dallas as well. Really down-to-earth guys, and they're hungry for a win.
Oh, Sharp, he's one of the funniest teammates I've ever had. I mean, he always manages to put a smile on your face. Not enough can be said about him, but his supporting cast as well, Neslo, Goonjar, and 30, all super talented players, and they've been placing very well since they've joined up. I think their average placing is like 2.3 or something, lots of second places, and then a 4th place at Gfinity, I believe, which is absolutely stellar placing, and we're expecting them to, you know, keep around the same placings as they're moving to Ghost. And it was actually recently announced that they're going to be attending the eBash LAN for Ghost, and they're all going to be staying at Sharp's house for a week. So technically they're going to have a TK team house for a week in the Ghost.
It's going to be really good practice for them leading into MLG Columbus, which is November 22nd to 24th. That's going to be played on Ghost, and these guys really want to start off the Ghost season with a bang and win Columbus.
I think everybody is trying to win Columbus. It's going to be one of the more competitive Ghost events, and we're going to try to get that rule set out as quickly as possible. Of course, the game is not out yet, so we can't really make the perfect rule set just yet. But let's hop into the action here. Yemen hardpoint. We're watching Goonjar. He's got a fast hands trophy system class at the start, and anchoring on Yemen, it's a pretty difficult task, but it's also so important and so crucial if your team wants to win the game.
And looking at Goonjar's streaks, he actually has the Stealth Chopper equipped as his 3rd score streak. So Goonjar feeling very confident going into this first match. He is going to spot one player over on the right side arch, able to take him out, and TK are going to try and pick up some points here early.
The Stealth Chopper. I actually like the Escort Drone a bit more than the Stealth Chopper.
Oh, there you go.
The Escort Drone is only around, I think, 150 more points than the Stealth Chopper. Something around there. And that's definitely, you know, a feasible amount to get. I mean, 150, that you just capture a hard point, you get it. But I'd like to see some more Escort Drones. I mean, we've seen some Dragon Fires as well. We've seen Killa use an EMP. We've seen Aches get a load, start and search and destroy. So these players, they're definitely capable of getting those, you know, 3rd tier score streaks or those higher tier score streaks. But you don't see them, they're very rare to see. But at the start of this one, it's a very even matchup as we move into the Treehouse hardpoint. I'm going to be watching Goonjar once again. Actually, he just got taken out. Who's inside the hardpoint? It's going to be Neslo. Let's jump to him.
Neslo got his Scorpion out. He's just going to be moving in and out of this hard point. Going to try and warrior some kids, as we like to say with the Scorpion. Able to take 1 out planks. That's another 1 planks. Good kills in his part on a 3 score streak. He's EMP'd, so we can't see his score streak bar, and unfortunately, he gets taken out. Yeah,
the Scorpion. That's the gun you want to use if you just want to straight up melt people with such a high rate of fire. And in that close quarter engagement, the Scorpion will win just about every time. As we jump back to Neslo. Right now, Team Kaliber, they have around a 20-point lead, but 20 seconds remaining in the Treehouse hardpoint. It's all about the rotation to the next one over near the Market hardpoint. But 3 of these hardpoints, 3 of the 4, aside from that middle hardpoint on Yemen, if you get your ideal setup going, you could feasibly get 45, 50 seconds. That's how important each and every hardpoint are. Each and every hardpoint are on this map, especially that church one.
Definitely. That church hardpoint, back when the teams were running shotguns, we used to see Neslo just sit in there with a shotgun and just absolutely destroy people. As we see him try and get the turn on, but unfortunately, he actually gets taken out by Miracles. Nameless taking out Sharp as well.
And right now, the kind of way teams go about breaking that church hardpoint setup is you throw EMPs along the jump up. That'll take out the trophy systems inside, protecting the guys. And when you got trophy systems inside the hardpoint, you might be inclined to use, a class without flak jackets. So then you follow it up with your lethal grenades, your tactical grenades, and try to break it through that. But it all starts with your EMPs as you throw them along the jump up. But Curse, they're able to answer back as they take the lead on the market hardpoint. But you see Team Kaliber, they already got 3 guys set up around church.
They do, and you're actually going to see Miracles, and it looks like it's Stainville pushing that backside to try and get those low spawns for that church hardpoint. Parasite got the last few seconds for Curse, and he's going to start pushing right down the middle here. He's actually going to take the side path now, just because he is getting close to streaks and he doesn't want to get taken out.
Stainville was able to take out the player inside the hardpoint. Here comes Parasite battling for the anchor position. Looks like he was able to take out Gunjar, but still one more player to get past. That's going to be Neslo. Of course, more players coming behind him from the dirt path. But Parasite, I think he wouldn't have gotten those capture points, but he was around an assist away from getting the first score streaks of the game.
He would have been. And going into that last hard point where it's very open, the Hellstorm and the Lightning would have been so beneficial for him. Unfortunately, it is still early in the game, so he does have time to pick up those streaks again. But the early advantage from score streaks, you can never complain about that.
This has been a pretty back and forth church hardpoint, but I think in the end, Team Kaliber may have inched out a couple more points than Curse. Of course, Curse is still going to have the lead going into the statue hardpoint. Nameless, he's not going to be able to fight for the scrapping time there. Instead, he feeds Stripe an extra kill. But looking at the other side of the map, it looks like Team Kaliber, they got more bodies inside the hardpoint, so they get the scrapping time on Church. And it looks like they were able to put up a good fight on rotation, but Curse, actually, they're not going to be able to hold on to that side. Here comes Neslo with that Scorpion.
TK spawning down over by Treehouse, and the Curse squad are spawning up by a market. So they do have that advantage pushing from the top side. Nice 2 little killer from Stainville. Stainville gets the 2-piece on Sharp and Gunjar. Plus he has the EMP assist. And he's just going to be watching those stairs. There's one more here. Can he get the kill? It's going to be Theory. And Neslo actually team kills Theory.
That's a rough play from Neslo, but before he got taken out inside purple a couple seconds ago, he too was an assist away from getting those score streaks. So both teams have players that have been literally centimeters away from getting these streaks, but no one's acquired them just yet. And as we move into the second rotation of hardpoint, it's a tied up game. So both these teams very evenly matched. As Gunjar gets taken outside the hardpoint, there's your scoreboard. Parasite 19 and 11, leading the entire lobby in slaying.
Gunjar, before he died, he was able to pick up his Hellstorm. He's currently sitting at 15 and 15, so not doing great. Parasite, those 5 defense, so leading in defense. Doesn't have the most caps, but 22 and 12, I'm sure Curse aren't complaining.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot of slaying, picking up kills around the map, but what's important is picking up time inside the hardpoint, and right now Team Kaliber, they had the lead. Not by many seconds, but when you look at the scoreboard, you see that Curse, once again, they're outslaying their opponent. You expect them to have a sizable lead at this point in the game, but right now they just don't have that. Parasite makes his way back over towards the hardpoint. Can't pick up the kill, but Miracles has the high end on a 3-kill spree, and once again, so close to streaks, but just unable to get them.
It's all about making those key kills on this map because it's so wide open, and the ARs are really doing work right now. You see Parasite going off, you see Gunjar going off, and it's really just a battle of trying to inch out some sort of a lead.
And as we make our way over to Treehouse, Miracles fighting through Statue. You see the kill feed, it's all Curse Gaming. They're going to be able to break in, but here comes Gunjar's Hellstorm missile. Miracles is able to dodge it, makes his way inside the hardpoint where Sharp is not going to be the player taking over. Taking fire through the wall. He gets taken out, and man, both these teams are really trading blow for blow. One team takes the lead, then the other answers right back. Really a back and forth game so far.
Parasite's just going to be sitting in this Treehouse hardpoint. He is about halfway to streak, so he's just going to be peeking that bottom side, see if anyone comes through the bridge. He is going to have one player on his left and the other one player in front. He's going to be challenged by Gunjar. Gunjar, he is able to take out Gunjar. And Parasite with the knife on Neslo. Brilliant play on his part.
Great play, but doesn't get the score streaks in the end, and it's going to be Team Kaliber getting the final 10 seconds at the treehouse hardpoint, but as we make our way over to market, see that once again, Curse, they got the better setup. And last time this hardpoint came around, Curse got a good chunk of time. I think they almost got a full 60.
Yeah, they did almost get the full 60. We're going to see, it was Parasite that was able to get the last few seconds on the marketplace hardpoint last time. So we're probably going to see him do the same thing again. We're going to see early rotations by both teams from the market to church. But right now, it's TK that have control of that or sorry, not TK, it's Curse that have control of that hardpoint.
And if Curse are able to replicate what they did last time on this hardpoint and get the final seconds, that usually means that Team Kaliber, they're going to be the first ones to rotate inside the church hardpoint. But I got to switch off of Nameless. He's just not finding any action. His teammates are doing a great job protecting him from the outside. But when it comes down to that church hardpoint, it's really anybody's game. We've seen so many comebacks happen because one team was able to lock down church. But since Curse essentially got a full 60 on the market hardpoint, they could actually trade a full 60 on the church hardpoint and just try to fight, make it all come down to the statue hardpoint. We'll see if that's what they decide to do. They definitely want to try to give it a push or two. But Parasite, if he's able to get these score streaks, which he won't be, that could have almost sealed the deal.
Stainville did a nice little flank there, able to take out their anchor on the bottom side. Stainville's still chilling on the bottom side, and at this point, it looks like TK are actually spawning up top. The Curse squad are spawning over by Treehouse now, so Curse, they can't let TK take a full 60 on this church.
They could give up the full 60, but the big thing they don't want to do is feed score streaks. See Gunjar, he's on a 3-kill streak. Parasite will try to fight inside the hardpoint, but there's only 30 seconds remaining. You got to figure that they're going to give it up sometime soon and just try to fight over near the statue hardpoint for Team Kaliber. Looks like they might be able to retake the lead. It's going to be Nameless trying to fight in for Curse. Gunjar comes around from the stairs. They pick up the kill, retake control of the hardpoint. Oh wait, here comes Parasite, but Gunjar with the knife picks up the kill, and now Gunjar is so close to getting that Hellstorm missile. Team Kaliber, it looks like it's going to be a tie game just about moving into the final hard point of the map.
And there's no score streaks on the board for either team right now. So if Gunjar can pick up a couple of kills and get those streaks with time winding down, that's going to really help his team out here.
Well, man, Stainville in the top window will shut down Gunjar. That's now Curse. As each second passes, they become 1 second closer to winning the map. All the action about to go down at the statue. Nameless finds one, but here comes Stainville setting up inside the treehouse. Takes out one player, I believe that was Gunjar, but the hardpoint is controlled right now from Team Kaliber. It's going to be Nezzle on a 3-kill streak. Team Kaliber aren't able to lock it down. It's a 3-second game. He just earned himself the Hellstorm missile. It looks like he's going to use it off spawn, but you see the 3 players from Curse Gaming. The Hellstorm missile could pick up 3 players, only gets 1. It's going to be Stainville staying alive. A 2-second game, 3. It's going to be Curse Gaming getting the win on Yemen hardpoint in the final seconds. Only a 6-second win for Curse Gaming as they retake the lead in the Scuf Gaming Showdown. They are now 1 map away from closing it out.
It came down to that Hellstorm, in my opinion. That Hellstorm only took out 1 player. Neslo got killed while he was using the Hellstorm, and then Curse just came in and grabbed the last few seconds. Parasite dropping 40 kills and 8 defends. Unbelievable play on his part. We saw Miracle step up in that first hard point. Parasite took over, picked up a nice 40 piece.
Parasite making his case for the MVP of the night, but right now Curse Las Vegas are 1 map away from winning the Scuf Gaming Showdown, and the MVP of the series, of course, will get their own personalized Scuf Gaming controller, but the winning team will also get 500 pro points per player, so 2,000 to the winning team. And these pro points are so important as we near the MLG Columbus event. The team with the highest pro points, or the more pro points you get, the better seed you will have at the Columbus event. And of course, nobody wants to try to fight through that open bracket of doom. But we're going to commercial break. When we come back, what could be the final map of the Scuf Gaming Showdown. Don't go anywhere.